Ah, shit. Dude, that's hard. That's hard, yeah.
Favorite memory.
I think my favorite memory was probably last year during Culture Show when we did Fribbin.
Dude,
Oh yeah,
that was a good
that
one.
mine too actually.
That was like a good group of guys too.
Especially our choreographer, Kevin Tong.
I think for me it was like first meeting everyone in my family at, so it was the dumpling night for West AJ or / the game night, and I had met my big that night for the first time. So I met Will that night, and then I also met like VT, Garrett, Susan, a bunch of like people that came up to me and really approached me. This was like my first meeting, and I felt like super timid, and like I was like, dude, if this meeting doesn't go well, I'm not gonna like join CAS and everything. And like it just went really well because I got like a really great family from that, like really good friends, and like, you know, I have like people that always have my back no matter what.
So I really enjoyed all of our Big Little reveals, all of our Chinabrations. I loved acting in Chinabration and participating in the dances. And I really liked running for E-board and being in charge and kind of seeing how CAS grew.
I mean, it's like cliche, but my favorite memory every year is Culture Show because like I'm not that active throughout the year, but Culture Show is the one thing that I always look forward to, and I try to be as involved as possible, and I don't know, I just really like it. I get to be on stage. It's like the only time I've ever been on stage in my life, and it happens every year, and I'm gonna miss it.
I have a lot of great memories of CAS, but if I had to choose one, it'd probably be right when Chinabration ended my sophomore year. It was a really long week and we were all exhausted, but just seeing everyone run out on stage and like being super happy and excited at the end, it just kind of made it all worth it, and I think that's the reason why I decided to run for president the next year.
I think it has to be Chinabration at JMU. It was super fun.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Dude, we like met each other, but we didn't know until like later.
Until the summer.
My favorite memory of CAS is getting VT as my big. She's always been there for me, even though she graduated last year. She was always there for me, like if I had any troubles, or she was always like inviting me to like all the family stuff and that sort of stuff.
So my favorite memory is back when I first came down here to visit Virginia Tech. Back when I was a VCU student, and the event I went to was the campfire event. I had to admit, it was really nice. Everyone was friendly, pretty open, and they were all about meeting new people. It kind of gave me a sense of belonging. And also, it was quite heartwarming. Not just because of the campfire, but that you can kind of felt the love from the CAS members. And my other favorite memory is getting to meet my little. She's the best.
Oh wait, no, and getting my little, even though I wasn't there for his reveal.
We were there though.
Yeah, they were there, but I wasn't there. I was there in spirit, but getting my little is one of my favorite memories because he's pretty cool.
Advice, I would say go out more to like CS event and get to know more people, because CS have a lot of cool people that like once you get to know them, you guys can be like really good friends, because like it's just CS, we have like pretty good people to be around.
If I had to give any advice to any new or current CAS members, it'd probably just be to remember the purpose of CAS. I know we say it's to promote Chinese culture, but before that, the real purpose is just to have fun. So this is kind of more for any officers or future ones, but with the exception of Chinabration, Big Event, and a couple other ones, CAS shouldn't be a huge source of stress on your life. Like, that's what school's for. So if you're not enjoying yourself, it's going to show, whether it's in your attitude or how you interact with your fellow officers. But if all the officers are having a good time and they're like enjoying themselves, it really makes an amazing difference on how the org, like the success of the org.
Be all that you can be. Have fun doing what you love. Jaeger bombs are bad. Take advantage of the free food here. And also, life will sometimes punch you in the face. So it's important for you to move forward.
I mean, it's really nice to join as much as you can, especially when you're a freshman, and kind of rule out what you don't want to be in and what you want to be in. But I highly recommend CAS because of the family, Mafia. like CAS gave me like such a solid foundation. I can definitely rely on my family to just like talk to and hang out with. If I want to get dinner, there's always someone that's available to get dinner. So, families.
Like schoolwork is fun and it's something that you need to do, but also set aside time to enjoy college. You're only going to be here for like 4 years and you have all this freedom, so might as well take advantage of it and make the stories that you'll tell people in the future, you know?
Yeah, I would just say, go out when you can. You don't necessarily have to do bad things. Just go have fun.
Stick with CAS, or just stick to it. Cause like I joined it freshman year, but then I left after the first meeting. So I didn't join it again in junior year, and like it was super fun. Made a lot of friends. Like enjoyed all the events. I met this guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stick to it.
So, want to know what I got out of CAS? I'll tell you. I got so many friends. It all so gross. So I've been a part of CAS ever since my freshman year, and I can definitely and confidently say that CAS was a huge part of my college experience.
The families in CAS are probably like the best thing ever. Like compared to any other like AA issue at work, like CAS families are the best. Like hands down.
CAS has really given me so much over the past 4 years. It's pushed me out of my comfort zone, taught me new skills. It's where I met the friends that I'm going to have 10, 20, 30 years from now. And it's also where I met Vintang.
I would describe myself as a pretty awkward guy. So I feel pretty comfortable in CAS compared to like some of the other orgs. So I don't know, I just felt pretty inclusive.
Yeah, CS is a home away from home. Like all these people you meet here, they're going to be for you for life. You meet these new people, but as you join the families, they'll always be there for you for no matter what happens. You might meet up back in Nova or Richmond or Virginia Beach. But
Shout outs to my girlfriend Brina over there.
I would like to shout out to Juan and Gaddy for being my friends for the past 4 years. Yeah.
And also a shout out to my big Caroline Chen, because she's a really good big. She's one of my best friends here at Tech.
Shout out to Mafia first of all. Thanks for always being there for us. Shout out to the e-board of my junior year. You guys were the best. And then shout out to all my littles. There's too many of you guys to name. JK. I'll name them all. Juan, Rose, Mimi, Celeste, Augustine, Tuck. You guys are the best. And then shout out to these two for being there this year, making my senior year amazing.
Shoutouts to Philip Yang. Couldn't live like without you driving to everything. There's Daniel Park. He's like the true list. And there's Anan. There's Sib. Let's see. There's Van, but I don't think he's in CS for some reason. And there's Aaron Kwok. And then my big, but she doesn't go here now, Winnie Chen. And then final shout to my little Tony Tran. It's nice to meet you.
Shout out to Michelle Vu, my little, I know you love me.
Special shout out to Mafia and to you guys too.
Same. Shout out to all of Mafia. I love you guys. Shout out especially to my little Augustine. We've only known each other for almost 2 years, but it's been awesome. And shout out to my big Becky Campbell because she brought me into the best family ever.
To Kai and Kwan, my two best friends in college. Another one of my best friends, Jenny Nguyen. And then there's Jane Bowie, Allison Yu, my G big, Elisa Chiarachachuafak, my big, and then my little Samantha Lee.
Mafia, of course.
Ops.
VT, my big, and my two littles, Tuck and Ching.
I totally did not shout out for like my big whoops.
Oh, no.
I still love you.
Don't don't shout
He
him out.
doesn't get a shout because he didn't give me a shout last.